Vijay Kumar Garu, President, Kurnool District, and Anil Garu, President, Krishna District, for introduction to both the teams. Emma, kindly line up both the teams for introduction. It's the first match of AP Men's Super Cup 2025. It's the 7th day of this tournament, 25th match. Kolleru FC versus Penna. Introduction to the players of Kolleru FC. B. Chakravarti, EC member of Andhra Pradesh Football Association, along with Vijay Kumar Garu, President, Kurnool District, and Anil Garu, President, Kurnool District, and Sheshu Garu, President, NTR District Football Association, for introduction to both the teams. Kolleru FC. Gattappa, Rakesh, Hemavardhan, Jay Kumar. Today officiating referee Mr. Hemavardhan from Tungabhadra Zone, and AR1 Gattappa from Tungabhadra, and AR2 Mr. Rakesh from Jay Kumar from Tungabhadra, fourth official Mr. Rakesh from Coromandel. Group photo session. Today is the first match between Penna FC versus Kolleru FC. We can expect a more thrilling action both the sides. It's the 7th day of this tournament, AP Super Cup 2025, 25th match of this tournament. So we can expect more thrilling action both the sides, Kolleru and Penna. Well balanced both the sides, very good coaches. Kolleru FC coach Mr. Surendra and Sirajuddin, and Mr. G. Pawan, the manager. Penna FC, the coach Anand Reddy and Salim and Arshad, the manager. All the best to both the teams. Officiating referee Mr. Hemavardhan, AR1 Gattappa from Tungabhadra, AR2 Jay Kumar from Tungabhadra Zone, and Isha from Penna Zone. It's a fourth official Mr. Rakesh. The group photo session, I request the photographers to kindly collect the group photo session from both the teams. The match going to start. It's a first match. Today is the morning session, the 7th day of this tournament, and 25th match of this tournament. Penna FC says Kolleru FC. Best of luck both the teams. Both the sides having a most experienced coaches. Penna FC, Anand Reddy and Salim, manager Arshad, and Kolleru FC side Mr. Surendra and well experienced coaches Sirajuddin Garu, and the stylish manager Mr. G. Pawan. Today is the morning session, the match between Penna FC versus Kolleru FC. Best of luck both the team.
Kolleru FC keeping the possession with them. Quite a technically sound team there. That's a ball back there down the line. Players there keeping the possession. It's Ibu. Ibu there plays the ball for Thanashekhar. Back pass down the center. Back with Ibu. Ibu there with a long ball forward. Cleared away by the defense of Penna FC. And now Penna FC on the counter. Couldn't find the right man at the right place. And Thanashekhar, he came in between to clear away the ball to safety. Another attack from the center. It's Penna FC who is trying to come up with the ball. Marif. He takes a long ranger. Couldn't keep it on target. End-to-end football going up here. Corner. Penna FC. Shiva. Dispossessed of at the center. And now it's a counter. Rishi there on the ball. Couldn't keep it for long. Back with Shiva. Again dispossessed of Rishi. Trying to go up on attack. Interestingly today, Sanju is not in the first 11. Sanju had already created record by scoring 8 goals in a single match. Sonam dispossessed of at the end. Says Surya, he was trying to do a level best to go up with the attack. Wasn't successful in the case. Frigate. That's again got cleared out at the last moment. Short pass being played down. Ibu tried to play it for Johan. Wasn't successful in the case. And now it's Penna FC who are trying to initiate another counter. That's a forward ball being intercepted at the center. Another forward ball. Back with Sonam, who did it well. Now Johan there with the ball, forward ball down the line. Couldn't find the right man at the right place. Another throw in. Enough thrust on him. Another forward ball down the line. They're just keeping over the attack. Another free kick. Johan there, getting ready over the ball. That's another shot, got blocked at the last moment. Still, Kolleru FC trying to build a counter. And now it's Sita, who was trying to come up there on the attack. Couldn't find enough space in the front. Johan. That's a lob ball forward. Another attack from the center. Another chance down the line. Couldn't do it properly and now a counter. Johan plays the ball for Sonam. Another attack from the left flank. This will be another chance. He wasn't successful in the case. It was Rishi who was making a run from the left. That's another forward ball. Player there twisting and turning. Penetrates in. Couldn't keep it for long. Johan there with the corner. Johan there puts the ball in. And that's the goal number 1 being scored. It was Prem who scored the goal number 1 for Kolleru FC and puts the score line in their favor. The score line now stands as Kolleru FC 1, Penna FC 0. Just look at that header. It was an inch perfect header that finished off at the back of the net. Another free kick down the center. Another opportunity for the side. That's again being cleared out at the last moment. Another attack from the left flank. Another chance. Got cleared away by Penna FC defense. Players there, keeping the possession down the line. Penna FC, trying to ricochet, isn't getting enough chance. And that's an attack. Penna FC, they're looking for the equalizer in the game. Another counter. Through ball being played forward, this can be another chance. Sonam. Sonam there turning and twisting, keeping the possession in favor of him. Crossfield delivery. And with it, we will go into a drinks break very shortly. We'll be back after the drinks break soon. Stay tuned here with the match.
జాతీయ అంతర్జాతీయ ప్రమాణాలు కలిగిన ఉత్పత్తిదారులచే మెట్పస్ బ్రాండ్ మందుల్ని అందుబాటులోకి తీసుకొచ్చాం. మార్కెటింగ్ మరియు డిస్ట్రిబ్యూషన్ ఖర్చు లేనందువల్ల ఏకంగా 50-80% డిస్కౌంట్ అందిస్తున్నాం. ఒక్క మాటలో చెప్పాలంటే మా బ్రాండ్స్ కి నాణ్యతలో సాటి లేదు, డిస్కౌంట్లో పోటీ లేదు. ప్రమాణాలు కలిగిన ఉత్పత్తిదారులచే మెట్పస్ బ్రాండ్ మందుల్ని అందుబాటులోకి తీసుకొచ్చాం. మార్కెటింగ్ మరియు డిస్ట్రిబ్యూషన్ ఖర్చు లేనందువల్ల ఏకంగా 50-80% డిస్కౌంట్ అందిస్తున్నాం. ఒక్క మాటలో చెప్పాలంటే మా బ్రాండ్స్ కి నాణ్యతలో సాటి లేదు, డిస్కౌంట్లో పోటీ లేదు. ప్రమాణాలు కలిగిన ఉత్పత్తిదారులచే మెట్పస్ బ్రాండ్ మందుల్ని అందుబాటులోకి తీసుకొచ్చాం. మార్కెటింగ్ మరియు డిస్ట్రిబ్యూషన్ ఖర్చు లేనందువల్ల ఏకంగా 50-80% డిస్కౌంట్ అందిస్తున్నాం. ఒక్క మాటలో చెప్పాలంటే మా బ్రాండ్స్ కి నాణ్యతలో సాటి లేదు, డిస్కౌంట్లో పోటీ లేదు.
It's a corner down the line. But Kolleru FC and Johan, he will be taking it. Johan there slips in the ball. Header comes in. Got collected by the keeper. Headed through the center. Again, another player making the run. This can be another opportunity. Another attack. It's grief. Another player coming up from the left. This can be another chance. They're just keeping over the ball. Jackson it from the distance. And that's a fabulous goal. Oh my god! It's a goal number 2 being scored by Kolleru FC. And what a goal it was! A perfect volley from distance that finished off at the back of the net. Just look at that. He received it so well. And Ashwin, after that, puts it at the top right corner. Another attack from the center. They're keeping over the attack. Johan. Johan there with another long range nip. Couldn't find the back of the net. Another corner. Into the side. Johan there. Places it short. That's another ball being played. Header comes in again. Got collected by the keeper on the last occasion. Sonam plays it for Johan. Ashwin switches the game to the right. Kolleru FC on attack. That's another ball being played towards the second post. This time he was let down by his first touch. Penna FC. Throw in from Penna FC. Venkatesh. Another ball that couldn't find the back of the net. Another forward ball. Another attack from the center. Square pass. Players there keeping over the ball with them. Johan. Plays it for Sonam. Johan. Sonam. Johan on the ball. Kolleru FC keeping the possession with themselves. Forward ball. Another attack from the center. Through ball forward. Going to keep it properly. Another counter. He's just keeping over the ball. He plays the ball towards the far post. Couldn't find it out. Another attack from the right. That's back with Johan. Last 4 minutes of regulation time left here in the first half. It's again back with Tarun. Tarun there. Plays the ball for Sonam. Back pass with Johan. Last 3 minutes. That's again up there in the air. Got dispossessed of. You can see the coach of Penna FC. Quite animated at the center. Penna FC. Johan. Johan on the ball. Makes it a through. Jersey number 4 of Penna FC. Arvind. Lying there on the pitch. Last 1 minute 30 seconds left out here. And you can see Kolleru FC, they've taken already a comfortable lead in the game. Referee there to restart the game with the drop. That's a forward ball being played up. Went back straight with the keeper. Keeper there, holding over the ball before trying to do something extraordinary. This time the possession is back with Sonam. Another counter. That's a through ball being played up. Couldn't find the right man at the right place. With 40 seconds left, the coach he will be looking to go back to the locker room with the lead intact. Kolleru FC. 1 minute of stoppage time to be played out at the RDT Sports Village in Ananthapuram. He plays that ball forward. Another attack from the center. That was a through ball. Oh, it could have gone in. The luck favored Penna FC this time. That the ball wasn't on target. It was completely a goalkeeping howler. Just look at that. The goalkeeper never followed that ball till the end. Whenever you are taking the second footing, you should have a proper eye over the ball. But here the keeper was completely, he had no clue of what to do with the ball there. And that was the reason why the ball sailed past. If it was on target, it could have been a goal. Johan there with the corner. Quite experienced player he is. That's a ball being played up. Couldn't find the right man at the right place. Last 8 seconds in the first half. Another shot from distance. But it was completely marooned away. And that's the halftime scoreline down here. It's Penna FC 0, Kolleru FC 2, and now we will go into the highlights of the game. This was how the goal was being scored. A perfect header that finished off at the back. Another chance that was being cleared out. And again, the balls were being collected. That was a long distance shot. It was a very good delivery. And if you look at it, what a goal it was. A thunderous piler that finished off at the back of the net. Perhaps it is one of the best goals over the entire tournament that we have seen. And John there, he also took some long ranger, but this time the goalkeeper, he was successful in collecting them. This was another header. He could have done better. Here also a little bit of scrappy football was being played up. Today, I think Kolleru FC, the missing the services of Sanju. He scored 8 goals in a single match, and let us look at the stats. It's ball possession 45-55, shots 1-5, shots on target 0-5. So that clearly shows the domination of Kolleru FC in the game. Saves 3-0, corners 1-4, fouls 1-3, and yellow card and red card null. So this is the story of the halftime. At the halftime, the scoreline stats is Penna FC 0, Kolleru FC 2. Coming back with live actions of the second half. Till then, stay tuned.
After completion of first half, Kolleru FC scored 2, Penna nil. After this match, there is a second match.
జాతీయ అంతర్జాతీయ ప్రమాణాలు కలిగిన ఉత్పత్తిదారులచే మెట్పస్ బ్రాండ్ మందుల్ని అందుబాటులోకి తీసుకొచ్చాం. మార్కెటింగ్ మరియు డిస్ట్రిబ్యూషన్ ఖర్చు లేనందువల్ల ఏకంగా 50-80% డిస్కౌంట్ అందిస్తున్నాం. ఒక్క మాటలో చెప్పాలంటే మా బ్రాండ్స్ కి నాణ్యతలో సాటి లేదు, డిస్కౌంట్లో పోటీ లేదు. జాతీయ ప్రమాణాలు కలిగిన ఉత్పత్తిదారులచే మెట్పస్ బ్రాండ్ మందుల్ని అందుబాటులోకి తీసుకొచ్చాం. మార్కెటింగ్ మరియు డిస్ట్రిబ్యూషన్ ఖర్చు లేనందువల్ల ఏకంగా 50-80% డిస్కౌంట్ అందిస్తున్నాం. ఒక్క మాటలో చెప్పాలంటే మా బ్రాండ్స్ కి నాణ్యతలో సాటి లేదు, డిస్కౌంట్లో పోటీ లేదు. జాతీయ అంతర్జాతీయ ప్రమాణాలు కలిగిన ఉత్పత్తిదారులచే మెట్పస్ బ్రాండ్ మందుల్ని అందుబాటులోకి తీసుకొచ్చాం. మార్కెటింగ్ మరియు డిస్ట్రిబ్యూషన్ ఖర్చు లేనందువల్ల ఏకంగా 50-80% డిస్కౌంట్ అందిస్తున్నాం. ఒక్క మాటలో చెప్పాలంటే మా బ్రాండ్స్ కి నాణ్యతలో సాటి లేదు, డిస్కౌంట్లో పోటీ లేదు. జాతీయ అంతర్జాతీయ ప్రమాణాలు కలిగిన ఉత్పత్తిదారులచే మెట్పస్ బ్రాండ్ మందుల్ని అందుబాటులోకి తీసుకొచ్చాం. మార్కెటింగ్ మరియు డిస్ట్రిబ్యూషన్ ఖర్చు లేనందువల్ల ఏకంగా 50-80% డిస్కౌంట్ అందిస్తున్నాం. ఒక్క మాటలో చెప్పాలంటే మా బ్రాండ్స్ కి నాణ్యతలో సాటి లేదు, డిస్కౌంట్లో పోటీ లేదు. జాతీయ అంతర్జాతీయ ప్రమాణాలు కలిగిన ఉత్పత్తిదారులచే మెట్పస్ బ్రాండ్ మందుల్ని అందుబాటులోకి తీసుకొచ్చాం. మార్కెటింగ్ మరియు డిస్ట్రిబ్యూషన్ ఖర్చు లేనందువల్ల ఏకంగా 50-80% డిస్కౌంట్ అందిస్తున్నాం. ఒక్క మాటలో చెప్పాలంటే మా బ్రాండ్స్ కి నాణ్యతలో సాటి లేదు, డిస్కౌంట్లో పోటీ లేదు. అంతర్జాతీయ ప్రమాణాలు కలిగిన ఉత్పత్తిదారులచే మెట్పస్ బ్రాండ్ మందుల్ని అందుబాటులోకి తీసుకొచ్చాం. మార్కెటింగ్ మరియు డిస్ట్రిబ్యూషన్ ఖర్చు లేనందువల్ల ఏకంగా 50-80% డిస్కౌంట్ అందిస్తున్నాం. ఒక్క మాటలో చెప్పాలంటే మా బ్రాండ్స్ కి నాణ్యతలో సాటి లేదు, డిస్కౌంట్లో పోటీ లేదు. అంతర్జాతీయ ప్రమాణాలు కలిగిన ఉత్పత్తిదారులచే మెట్పస్ బ్రాండ్ మందుల్ని అందుబాటులోకి తీసుకొచ్చాం. మార్కెటింగ్ మరియు డిస్ట్రిబ్యూషన్ ఖర్చు లేనందువల్ల ఏకంగా 50-80% డిస్కౌంట్ అందిస్తున్నాం. ఒక్క మాటలో చెప్పాలంటే మా బ్రాండ్స్ కి నాణ్యతలో సాటి లేదు, డిస్కౌంట్లో పోటీ లేదు.
మ్యాచ్ కమిషనర్ ఏ రెడ్డప్ప గారు అండ్ రిఫరీ అసెసర్ శ్రీనివాసరావు గారు, దే ఆర్ డూయింగ్ ఏ ఎక్సలెంట్ కోఆర్డినేషన్ అమంగ్ ద total 25 matches so far they have appreciated on behalf of APFA. Very thanks to them. ఎండనక వాననక ఎండలోనే ఉంటున్నారు, ఎండకి కరిగిపోతున్నారు వాళ్ళు.
Players are back on the pitch. At the first half, Kolleru FC, they have taken a comfortable lead of 2 goals. And now it will be the chance for the second one.
Welcome to Chinamabu Garu, match commissioner of this tournament, along with Renepa Garu. So Renepa Garu got some relief now.
Players here are back on the pitch. Another ball being played to the keeper. Penna FC now will attack from the right to the left side of your screen. While Kolleru FC, they will be attacking in the reverse direction. Throw in. Another ball forward. This can be another chance from the right flank. Player there taking the turn. He puts the ball in. Couldn't find the right man at the right place. That was a sudden build streak on the defense of Kolleru FC. Another ball being played back. That's another through ball forward. This can be another chance. Players there are keeping over the ball with them. Another back pass. Johan. Place the ball forward. Another attack from the center. This can be another chance. It's been cleared out at the last moment. Just look at that chance. It was quite a good chance that ended in a very trap affair. Another corner, Johan will take it. That was another ball being played and another goal in favor of Kolleru FC. It's Tarun who scored the goal with that brilliant ball in. And with it, the scoreline goes to 3-0 in favor of Kolleru FC. Just look at that, it was a perfect ball being played towards the second post, and Tarun there made no mistake to slot it at the back of the net with his brilliant header. Another square pass. That's a ball being played forward. Another attack. They're trying to keep over the attack with them. They're just keeping over the ball. That's a ball being played in. Got collected by the keeper on the last occasion. Penna FC keeping over the ball with them. It's Vignesh who plays the ball forward. Another ball went out. That's another attack from the right. They're keeping over the ball with them. Penna FC. They have that ability. Back pass to the center. That's a forward ball being played up. Again, he's been caught in the offside trap. Another attack from the center. He's keeping over the ball. That's a ball being played in. Another shot. Got blocked on the last occasion, still chances there. Another attack from the right. They're just keeping over the ball. That's a ball being played in. That's another ball being collected over by the keeper. Johan. Penna FC keeping over the attack in their favor. Arvind. That's another ball being played. Again cleared out at the last moment. Another forward ball, another attack from the right. And it's being collected at the end. Johan. Johan received it well. Through ball forward. Johan. Joshua. Johan. Most of the first team players of Kolleru FC like Sai, Raju, Shravans, Sanju, most of them are, they are in the bench today. So, they are already sitting comfortably at the top. And that's a substitution on the cards. We are seeing Praveen, he's coming on. And also they are putting in their reserve team keeper Harish into the play. Another tag, Johan there, controlling the ball. That's a ball being played in. Got collected by the keeper at the last instance. Another throw in. Ashwin plays the ball back. Johan on the ball. Prem. Prem, they are turning and twisting. They're keeping over the ball with them. And now Kolleru FC. Johan, he will be taking the stride. Another attack from the right flank. This can be another chance. Can he put the ball in? He takes a shot. Wasn't successful in the case. Just look at that chance. It was inch perfect delivery. And goalkeeper there collected it with much comfort. Another attack from the center. Another chance in the game. Players there are keeping over the ball. This can be another chance. That's a ball being dwindled in towards the second post. He's just trying to keep it over. Couldn't do it much. Still, he has the chance. Puts the ball in. Wasn't successful in the case. That was a long ranger, being saved brilliantly by the keeper in the last instance. This was the shot that was being saved by the keeper. Another attack from the right flank. That's the ball being played in. They're trying to keep over the attack. He still has the ball, takes the nip. And that's the goal number 4 in the game. It was Prem who scored the 4th goal for his team. And now Kolleru FC, they're comfortably up in the game by 4-0. Just look at that. It was a perfect delivery inside. And from there, he made no mistake to slot it at the back of the net.
జాతీయ అంతర్జాతీయ ప్రమాణాలు కలిగిన ఉత్పత్తిదారులచే మెట్పస్ బ్రాండ్ మందుల్ని అందుబాటులోకి తీసుకొచ్చాం. మార్కెటింగ్ మరియు డిస్ట్రిబ్యూషన్ ఖర్చు లేనందువల్ల ఏకంగా 50-80% డిస్కౌంట్ అందిస్తున్నాం. ఒక్క మాటలో చెప్పాలంటే మా బ్రాండ్స్ కి నాణ్యతలో సాటి లేదు, డిస్కౌంట్లో పోటీ లేదు.
And now we are back here into the game after the drinks break. It's Penna FC, who are trailing in the match by 4-0 margin. Quite a hefty margin this is for them. And they need to make a comeback as soon as possible, otherwise it's Kolleru FC who will take over the reins in their favour. Kolleru FC, the keeping of the ball, that's a ball being played up. Shot comes in, oh. Another long distance shot that was collected by the keeper. That's a ball being whipped in. Another shot that got blocked. Another attack from the right. Can miss the way. Throw in. Another ball being played back. Kolleru FC taking the time Aravind. Another forward ball down the line. That was a shot that was being cleared out. It was a shot beautifully turned away by the keeper. That's another ball being played up. Another header being lost in the way. Still chances there. The ball got lost in the traffic of the feet. And finally, it was played up the ground. Just look at that chance. Another forward ball down the line. Players there are keeping over the attack. That's a through ball being played inside. That's another ball. Got collected by the keeper. That was another shot being blocked by the keeper last 10 minutes. Left out here at the RTT Sport Village. Player there. He's looking quite injured. Another attack from the center. That's again been cleared out. But the defense of Kolleru FC. That was another shot we collected. And the defense there is celebrating that thing. Just look at that. It was a ball being played. And it was a perfect delivery. Goalkeeper there somehow managed to keep it away. Another forward ball down the line. Another forward ball. That went straight with the keeper. Another forward ball down the line. They're just keeping over the attack. This can be another great chance. That was being collected by the keeper. That's the forward ball being played out. Another forward ball down the line. They're just keeping over the attack. And now they are just coming up with attack from the right. That's again being dispossessed of at the end. Another shot that went up the bar. Another corner. Another shot that got cleared out. Just look at that. It was a perfect delivery. That's another ball being played up. Another header. Missed it by a whisker. Another ball that missed the target. Three minutes of additional time to be played on here in this match. A player there, lying on the pitch at the sidelines. He's looking in a huge amount of discomfort. It's the linesman, rather, who had got slipped on the pitch. And now he's being taken out. Another attack from the left. They're just keeping over the ball. Another forward ball. They're just keeping over the attack. Another attack from the right flank. That's a through ball being played up. Went back with the keeper. And with it, it's the full-time whistle at the end. Full-time the scoreline stands. It's Penna FC 0, Kolleru FC 4. Now it's the time for the highlights. This was how the goals were being scored. First the header that finished off at the back of the net. And after that, that long ranger that clattered the back of the net. Just look at that, it was a perfect delivery from where he got the second goal of the match.
The first match of Kolleru FC versus Penna FC.
And then at the time of the third goal, it was a perfect delivery and a header that finished off at the back.
Penna FC nil. Second match, FC versus
It was a very good effort on part of the players. And with it, they caught up in the game by final. And this was the fourth goal from where Kolleru FC had gone up by 4-0 in the match. Penna FC that got a relative number of chances, but from where they couldn't actually materialize. So that's the full-time scoreline. At the end of the match, it's 4-0 up, possession 40-60, shots 6-14, shots on target 310, saves 6-1, corners 5-6, fouls 1-5, yellow card. Kolleru FC had received one due to that celebration. So the full-time scoreline is Penna FC 0, Kolleru FC 4. Thank you for watching the match. Hope you have enjoyed the match down here. It was a great match actually, with raining of goals that happened on the pitch. And coming up next will be the next match will be from 8:30 a.m. That is 14 minutes. Coromandel FC versus Vamsadhara FC. Live and exclusive on your screen. So stay tuned. Coming back with that match as well. Bye bye.